So we have Repeat in the red trunks, and we also have...
Let's hope that both have connected by the time the game starts. Yeah, and he's in there.
Yeah, Sulaco scaring me when I was doing the introductions. I thought I was going to have to introduce a bot, but clearly not. Sulaco having a little bit of a hamster PC by the looks of it. But he's ranked up some nice score with a gold 6 rank.
So we should see a very different pace here. We'll see two probably more experienced duelers. I know Rock had a big 2K4 duel player. Was it she?
Yeah, I believe so.
We're definitely a different pace here in terms of fragging ability. I think two completely different play styles as well. A lot more aggressive on both parts.
Already just crossing the map very, very quickly. No frag being connected as of yet, though it did look a little bit close there at the start. And Repeat's pushing very aggressive with that link gun. He does have that first 100 armor.
So Sulaco down to 12 HP actually needs to do something here. Gonna take the wise decision to retreat for that 100 armor and then pick up the health right next to it. Coming up here, both players actually going to meet up by the sniper rifle, and Pete connecting with a nice rocket there. Sulaco, nice movement to get out of that close quarters area by the armor, and actually, I was going to say, managing to escape there with really, really low health, but being shut down by a primary link at distance.
Repeat doing a great job to get that first frag, playing very aggressive though. Lovely combo just coming in from Sulaco. He's just changed the equation.
Pete right down to 1 HP actually. Lucky for Pete, but unlucky for Sulaco that he didn't get that kill actually.
He's going to try and find the helmet here. He's got to be careful on this jump pad. It can be lethal sometimes, and he's gone straight up for the sniper. That could have been a mistake, but quick reactions.
Yeah, Sulaco hearing it just a second too late there. Didn't hear the footsteps going up, but he is going to be able to try and cut him off here by the shock rifle. Shield belt is going to spawn. Pete setting up some deadly combos there, but Sulaco wisely moving in with the impact hammer to block that. Again, you can see here Pete's got all the right angles here to kind of fire a stray rocket into the lift area above the rockets, and just a different dynamic than what we saw in the first game. Yeah,
I feel Repeat should have actually pushed down onto that 100 area and used that shock rifle to deny Sulaco getting that next 100 armor. Instead, he held the top ground and gave away the positioning on that 100 armor, and it's going to cost him now because he's got no control, no weapons to deal with Sulaco now for another couple of seconds.
He's going to get shut down here with the rockets, definitely. Yep, nicely closed down. Pete getting the shock spawn actually, and Sulaco's actually heard it. He's moved around. He's actually left the armor for a couple of seconds, maybe just trying to confuse Pete a bit. Kind of offset that timer a bit, but I'm pretty sure he would have heard it from the rocket area. Both players here kind of set up for the shield belt spawn. Sulaco firing through a couple of stray grenades. Needs to get out of this area now though, because Pete actually... Oh, Sulaco with some nice flak work there, bringing the shield belt right off, but again, Pete connecting with a nice defensive combo there as he fell back to the rockets area.
Repeat.
Both players kind of just trading damage here. They're kind of...
Again, aggression should have come out.
Back and forth, yeah. Neither of them really pushing in to close off the kill, but again, both players taking similar damage, so they both kind of read the situation the same.
It's really weird. Sulaco just should have been aggressive on that more 100 armor. He had all the weapons to deal with it. Good positioning on that side of the map as well. But yet, Repeat got away with murder, essentially, stealing in that 100 shield belt very easily and having a good array of weapons then to force Sulaco back, and then he's just holding this 100 armor area, forcing him back into the shock area. But the 180 damage flak.
Yeah, Sulaco kind of just baiting Repeat there to come into the into that small area there, and he was just kind of poised around the corner with the flak cannon ready. Nicely played though.
Yikes, that's gonna hurt. Now Repeat has to play very defensive. 100 armors up. Did he hit that sniper shot? I think he did.
I think he did, yeah. Wisely though, Pete, like you said, hitting the sniper shot, but at the same time keeping that field of view and getting the timing on the armor as well, which is important. If you can't get the item, making sure that you know when the next one's coming so you can you can challenge for the next one, or at least set up a trap and try and bait the power up.
Very true. And in this UT, you can hear the power-ups being taken away from a mile up as well.
So especially on a map this size, it's not as prominent when we see deck played in duel.
Definitely,
But
yeah.
definitely on a map like this, it's quite easy to track down where your opponent is, which obviously makes for better gameplay in duel. We don't see as much plus backing and stalemates and games ending 0-0 going into overtime.
See a lot more mistakes happen for sure. Repeat's actually got a good health and armor stack. He's pretty much even to Sulaco now, who does have the belt.
But again, Sulaco not really needing to force in for the power-ups at the minute. I mean, Pete can take everything on the map, and it's not really going to make a difference to Sulaco, because he's just as stacked.
Very true. I mean, when you've got the 2-frag lead, you can play for the time. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's not engaging any fight. He's waiting for Repeat to do all the work for him so he can get that good counter hit in. And Repeat trying to steal the next shield back. And it looks like he might actually do it here. But good combos coming in from Sulaco. He's positioned himself well for the next fight. And now gets the rocket kill. 4-1 to Sulaco now. And he's looking to seal this map probably
yeah,
now.
Sulaco straight over to close down that armor as well, which at this point, with 3.5 minutes left, a 3-frag difference might not sound like a lot, but when you're in this stack position, Sulaco rocking 150, 150, but actually taking it. I think he just took a sniper hit there from Pete.
He did,
bringing him down to 80 armor. But again, like I was saying, at this point, you've got to do something in the next minute, because it only leaves you with 2.5 minutes to close down a 3-frag difference, and any player can just back off and just run the time down.
That's a good engagement there from Repeat. Risky, but he's actually landing a lot of damage here. Removes all that armor.
Pete only with 40 HP, so he's doing well to kind of not die at the same time as not chipping away at Sulaco's stack.
Some good rockets and good sniper play there, but he's on the right side of the map to pick up the shield belt again, so no problem. Just refreshes, gets back his stack, gets up all those vials as well. 160 health for Sulaco. And Repeat needs to get some big flak damage in, get something close, sneak up to him, just stay put in a single position until he walks into him essentially and trap him. Because the amount of times you try and push into Sulaco here, he's just going to be waiting for you, I feel.
Absolutely, and taking nothing away from Sulaco. I mean, he's playing this perfectly. There's no shame in kind of damage limitation and not allowing yourself to play for the last minute in terms of trying to push for a frag in the last minute. It's the wiser thing to do to run the time down now than to try and run down when your opponent gets desperate. Again, Sulaco shutting down Repeat there. Repeat pushing in for the attack, and a couple of nice defensive combos again from Sulaco, shuts him down straight away.
Yeah, Sulaco is like playing out of control when he's in control, which, when he does that, he slows down the game so much that he can dictate every fight that's going to happen. And
absolutely. I mean, at the same time, as defensive as he's playing, you can see he's got the majority of the armors and the majority of the shield bolts as well. So taking absolutely nothing away from that. He's not just sat in a corner doing nothing.
He's picking. He's just knocking away anything. If he does manage to pick up 100 armor, he's there spamming something from distance, and he's doing damage at the same time, but not necessarily picking up fast frags because of it.
Oh, nice combo through from Sulaco. They're not doing too much damage on Pete, but
looks like he's going to want to back off here.
And Sulaco there, yeah, with a nice fade away sniper hit, and again with the direct rocket. And there's Pete's hopes of a comeback gone. Sulaco down to 3 HP, but this one's over now.
Indeed it is. Did we see Repeat's map at all in the picking stage, or is he saving it?
No, I think he's saving it for a surprise.
Okay.
I'm not sure which is Pete's favourite map at the minute. Actually, I know he's
pretty decent at solo, to be honest.
He plays a lot of maps. He's not kind of a one-trick pony. I know on solo he's quite comfortable there now. I know he plays that one a lot.
Yeah, I mean He actually played it against me quite recently and schooled me on it, so...
Sulaco actually teabagging Pete's corpse there. Not sure if that was intentional or what.
Good manners, nonetheless. And finishing off with another sniper kill. 9-1 to Sulaco, making it... You know, it was a lot closer than that actual score line. I mean, there was lots of back and forward moments. Repeat managed to pull back the control, but couldn't quite get into the right positions to take the fights to really try and get back into those, further into those games.
No, Sulaco doing everything right there. Never really looked like he was in trouble. Pete, again, like I said, laying down a lot of damage, but when you're down like that and you've got to push in, it's just as easy for somebody to shut you down. And Sulaco kind of always had the stack to his advantage. And it's quite often you see kind of top end duels ending like games because these guys are so clinical.
Okay, interesting map choice coming in from Repeat. He's picked Deep, which is Captain Migraine's map. And it's somewhat half-meshed at the moment. Not complete as of yet, but it's still looking pretty damn decent. But Repeat picked this because I don't think Sulaco has been practicing it much. Or is not as familiar as he thinks he is. But I say that and then Repeat takes almost a combo to the face there and almost dies immediately from the very start. So maybe Sulaco knows this map very well indeed. We're going to find out pretty soon.
So was this a remake or is it?
It's a remake of a UT3 map, I believe, but with some lots of twists, lots of more movement strategy involved. And there we have the first frag coming in from Sulaco with some rocket play. And another quick combo as well. This is going to secure him the shield belt.
Unfortunately, I think I've actually lagged out to the server.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Not sure if it's going to let me reconnect or not. I'm just looking at a black screen at the minute.
Okay, well, no worries. I shall do some commentary by myself for the moment. At the moment, 2-0 for Sulaco. Was looking pretty healthy until Repeat just did some big damage there, knocking away all the... all his extra armor and health. Repeat now has a little bit of control here. He needs to get a little bit more physical, get into close range, lands a beautiful direct rocket. 42 HP for Sulaco. He's on the back foot here. He's going to have to concede that next shield belt. And he's going to go and try and pick up the 50, which isn't up yet. So backing off to the 100 as quick as he possibly can, but he takes a sniper shot. 22 HP, and just as he's about to take the 100, he's denied it. Good stuff from Repeat. Big combo coming in through the gap there from Sulaco. Knocking away the majority of that armor. He's backing off towards the shield belt. Playing it very slow. And oh, up the lift he comes. Big damage with the rocket. Not so much actually. Just a slight splash instead. I thought it looked direct to me, but Sulaco on 36 HP. Manages to survive. Repeat. Picking up 50, picking up 100, looking good. Another sneaky combo through the gap from Sulaco. He knows this map well. Oh, brilliant flak secondary. That is going to annoy Repeat. 160 damage. All that health and armor he's just picked up, wasted. And possibly this next shield belt gone. And Sulaco's lining up for that shot. Or was lining up for the shot combo towards the sniper area. But Repeat's not even going to try and go for that shield belt. It's too far away. And Sulaco already has it locked down. He's going to pick up some more health packs here. Repeat has a good stack now though. He went round picking up the 50, picking up the 100. And just needs a good position to fight here. There's only a frag down, so very doable at the moment. No sniper rifle for Sulaco, so... They play at the long range. Repeat will have a slight advantage in terms of damage output, providing he doesn't walk into a combo or something. But Making a lot of noise in the lower water, Sulaco. Playing it slow, making its way towards the shield, but takes a sniper shot. Has to be careful here. Repeat does have a shock rifle. Repeat's not going to push. Just going to let Sulaco replenish that shield belt again. There's a lot of vials on this map around the 50 area, but Sulaco is just letting that slide, letting Repeat get the majority of them. Repeat reading the situation very well as we check out his point of view. Lands a good direct rocket to the feet of Sulaco. Holding the high ground here, and Sulaco is just trying to find his way around the map. Heads towards the shield back, and a good combo lined up, but wow, read into that situation beautifully. Sulaco didn't push it into that area and just falls back, makes his way to the 100, which he does secure now. That's a really good read on that shot combo. Heard it from a mile away and reacted instantly. Good primary rocket, another one coming in from Repeat as he hits the jump pad. Superb stuff. And I think Blair is back into the game.
Oh, am I?
I just saw you connect.
Sorry, yeah.
Repeat picking up another frag. Welcome back.
Wow, yeah, Pete actually taking the lead on this.
Sulaco did get the early lead. He went 2-0 up. Repeat slowly been gradually grinding away. And now 3-2. Sulaco.
This is again another map where the low area it's so easy to pick up those splash damage rocket kills.
Indeed, but you have to kind of force somebody to go down there. Lots of
Absolutely.
It's not somewhere where everybody always runs to. It's a last resort.
Yeah, Pete following up that rocket kill there with a nice combo off the spawn and actually closing him down with link gun as well. Looking like Pete's actually in total control here. Has that been the case?
No, not always the case at the start. Sulaco had the early lead, looked very strong early on, but Repeat grinded away at the armor stack. Got some good moves, good rockets, and now is back into the game, obviously with the 5-3 scoreline, and landing some more good rockets. Sulaco is now forced back. '50's coming up soon. Repeat should be able to secure it along with the 100 armor as well.
And yeah, Pete's stack looking scary now for Sulaco entering the last 3 minutes now. So if he's going to do anything, he needs to do it now, as we said in the last map. Again, yeah. Pete already from when I've joined, it looks like he's slowing down the game a bit.
Yeah, Sulaco actually trying to hold off for this next shield belt. He has the shock rifle to do it, unless he just wasted all his ammo just then.
Closing down the gap and managing to get up a direct rocket kill and stealing away the shield. That's
yeah,
unfortunate for Sulaco, but he does get a good spawn, manages to pick up the 100. Again, he needs to push in now if he wants any chance of coming back in this one. Yeah, Pete looking at really healthy with 102 armor, 186 HP.
I'm getting some free damage there as well.
Landed a nice sniper shot round the corner as he came off the lift jump there, and again a second sniper shot there. The aim seems to be he hit a couple of.
His sniper aim is really strong right now. I mean, even on Mimic, he was landing some good shots. But he's had a lot more opportunities on this map for sure, and they're really paying off for him right now. And he's going to catch Sulaco off guard here at the lower move. Really great move actually, going into that lower ground, sneaking up behind him. Going to claim the shield belt after all that damage because Sulaco's not going to push it. It's going to try and get the 50 instead, which is coming up very shortly. And Repeat is just setting up a trap. And denying that next 100. Again, Sulaco running out of options here now. He's going to be drowned out for the remainder of this map. And I don't think he's going to be able to come back from this one, Blatt.
No, a minute left now for 4 kills, and it's again the scoreline stayed the same, and Sulaco not really pushing it, allowing Pete to get up to 199, 150. So it's going to be looking like a third map. Which how are we deciding the decider? Is it map elimination?
It is map elimination. So each player picks a map at first, and then the remaining maps, which are 5 remaining maps, you eliminate until there is one left. And the higher seed will eliminate first. And GG's been called early from Sulaco. Repeat calling the GG too. Is he just going to wait for the 30 seconds? I think he might.
Have a look, see if we can see.
Oh, they can't see me type. I forgot about that.
So, just to keep everyone updated, the only other score I've seen come into the chat is Akko and Flick's game, ASDF. Looked like it was fairly one-sided, as you'd probably expect from Akko. 27-9, and it looks like Erase was called off earlier. I think Flick's obviously called the GG during that one at 9-4. I think the next game on that side will be Akko against obviously the winner of Sulaco and Pete. So.
Yeah, it's a tough one to call right now. They're both very, very even right now. Each taking a map pretty much on the same score lines. And some good map picking from Repeat, picking up the deep. Yeah, obviously did throw off Sulaco a little bit. And it seems like we're kicking it off on the third and final map here. A Raise. Which is made by Flick Switch. Turn on all the fancy features with the X-Ray. Turn on the armors. Some early damage coming out from Repeat. Sulaco down to 90. Now a rocket to the face. I've not
really seen either of these guys play this map. I've never played Pete on it. Have you any experience of them?
I have played Pete on this. I've played Sulaco on this as well, but it's been a while since I've played Sulaco at all. But Repeat's got off to a brilliant start, picking up the first 100 armor, getting the first kill with a nice rocket. Really aggressive play that Sulaco just didn't predict, and coming in aggressive again off that lift jump, but doesn't manage to land anything. Sulaco a bit slippery there, and I think he's just going to go for the next 100. It'll be interesting to see if Repeat fights this. He's in a good position to, because he can just back off to the belt straight away.
Yeah, great play from Pete there. He was challenged the armor nicely, dealt out some damage to Sulaco, even though it might not look like it, but challenged enough for it. But then, like you said, slipped straight away to pick the belt up with perfect timing. Yeah,
he had that 100 armor to begin with, and so he could waste a little bit of health there, and the positioning was great, so he could back off, as we've discussed, and narrowly avoiding some rockets there, Sulaco. But he's got a good stack himself. He just doesn't have the vials that Repeat has right now.
No, Pete again looking really healthy straight away with the stack. 150, 150, landed a nice sniper shot actually there. Sulaco not in a terrible position. He's got 100 health. He's obviously got the armor, 92 of it left anyway.
And Repeat's holding very well with this sniper rifle at the moment. He's been landing a lot of damage with it.
Pete out of position for that second shield belt though, and it looks like Sulaco's going to dip down there a bit early though. Is he still going to pick it up? No, Pete closing it down, perfectly timed with a rocket kill there. Unfortunate for Sulaco, it looked like Pete was going to be out of position for it, but...
It did, but because of that delay at the start while he was fighting at the first 100 armor...
Yeah, it wasn't up right on time, absolutely. Yeah. Sulaco actually dropping -1 on the scoreboard here, giving Pete a 3-frag lead. 2.5 minutes in, but again, everything to play for still at this time. It's not a huge gap for this map at all.
This could turn it around right about now, though. Repeat forced away here by some good shock primer. He was 2 hits away from death, but Sulaco could get himself the 100 armor here if he positions himself correctly, and I think he might when Repeat shoots himself with a rocket.
Everybody loves to see a suicide at this level of play.
We've seen quite a few of them, actually.
Sulaco nicely zoning off Pete there, pushing him away from the shield belt and forcing him to back off as well. Pete down to 36 health. He's going to dip away and get these pads. Needs to be picking himself some health up there. That health by the shock has spawned. Does so. Sulaco now needs to try and build a bit of a stack with this shield belt. Looks like he's going to back off, take that armor. Pete in position though to hear it though, so he's still going to have timing on that.
Pete is desperate for a hit scan weapon, and Sulaco's just denied him the shock rifle. He hasn't had an opportunity to make his way to the sniper rifle. He keeps missing that lift jump. He's missed it twice already. Now he's just going to wait here until he finds himself a hit scan weapon and just pick at range, play it slow, play towards the 50 area, pick up some vials, but Sulaco's not going to let that happen by landing some damage, and he's probably going to push aggressive now onto this next shield belt.
Pete down to 55 health and shield belt up in 3 seconds. Pete wisely not staying down in that area, and that's worth sacrificing the shield belt for, but shield belt's actually still up. Sulaco didn't pick it up on the way past. Didn't read the spawn too well. Pete manages to dip in and get that armor. He actually needs to drop down and get that belt. He does now. Yeah, bringing him back to 150 armor. Again, Pete's stack not too dissimilar. He's not in too much of a disadvantage at this point.
I mean, that was a great move from Sulaco. Pushing out aggressive on that shield belt, hunting down the frag, and actually closing the gap onto Repeat, and also mistiming the belt significantly. So Repeat, I reckon he's not gonna. I mean, he heard it.
He's going to be early for the next belt. He's going to be early for the next belt, and that's crucial. In this shield area, it's crucial to kind of offset that, because once you commit to going down there, you're down there.
Repeat's looking really uncomfortable right now.
Oh, Sulaco landed a nice. I'm not sure if you saw that from Sulaco's point of view, but a nice little flick shot there.
Yeah, and Repeat getting a little bit too aggressive on that push out on the spawn. But whoa, pays out big time with the rocket launcher, but he is pretty early for the shield belt. It's not up as of yet.
And he's just picked it up now. Again, power up wise, it's kind of swinging back and forth against Sulaco, managing to pick up the armor there off the spawn. So again, they're not a million miles away in terms of the stack. Obviously, better off having the shield belt because that absorbs all the damage. But again, it's back to just a 1 frag difference. So everything to play for with 4 minutes left.
It's going to be tight, that's for sure. And Repeat landing some primary shock. Sulaco desperately trying to land some sniper in. Lands one shot onto Repeat. I think it was a headshot as well, which is exactly what he needed. Repeat has an opportunity to dive onto the 100 armor here. He's just trying to block as much as he possibly can using some rockets, but he's giving it up to Sulaco here. But a good rocket was landed. One more, can it do it?
Sulaco closing it off and actually tying the game up now. Just under 4 minutes left. Pete coming in to challenge off the spawn. He knew Sulaco was low, but Sulaco managed to pick up those 2 health packs. Shield belt is going to be up in 3 seconds. Whether or not Sulaco is going to challenge for this. This is a crucial point in the game now. That shield belt can mean everything at this point in the game when it's tied up like this. Sulaco in big trouble unless he can contest for this next armor. And Pete's actually going to hear it spawn. He's going to go straight over to it.
Repeat's in a great position now to possibly seal the game if he can just do some damage, get this sniper rifle, get some damage at range, and then close off a frag and seal the last 2 minutes perhaps.
Ooh, Sulaco taking a risky peek around the corner there.
Sulaco manages to get to the top of the map, takes some damage from Repeat. It's going to take some more damage. He's on 12 HP.
12 health.
He's not going to survive this, surely. Repeat's cut him off beautifully here on the lift with the ramp jump.
That kill down. Perfectly played there by Pete. Read the situation perfectly. Really good knowledge of what his opponent's stack was.
Yeah, he's got 5 seconds until the shield belt as well, so he's going to be able to seal the next one up quite easily. Sulaco's going to have to let it go. He tries to combo it. But he lands another combo.
Crucial miss there from Sulaco, but dealing a decent amount of damage. Pete only having 42 of that belt left. Armor being back in around 5 seconds. So Sulaco actually going to peek in, try and pick that up. Lands 2 nice sniper shots on Pete. Pete having to back away and pick up those pads. Perfectly played by Sulaco. The power-ups are really swinging back and forth between the 2 players here.
Yeah, getting very unlucky with the combo, but he has actually managed to do enough damage to actually pull this back in the next 2 minutes. And now Repeat is on the weaker side of the map where he is getting forced back into uncomfortable situations, but he manages to land some big damage there with a sniper rifle shot and a rocket shot. He's going in for the kill now, but oh no, he's messed up.
Both players really low. Sulaco desperately trying to get back onto those health packs.
This
Pete down to 74 health, Sulaco on 86. Pete's going to pick up these pads, Sulaco going to pick up the armor, so Sulaco looking better with the shield belt spawning now. Pete's actually going to go in and challenge for it. Sulaco's going to pick it up. Pete in a lot of trouble now, trapped down here. Manages to slip away with 58 health.
Oh my god, he just hit him in the head.
That's a great frag from Pete there. Great frag. And a nice
my god
shot as well. Perfect play from Pete there. I mean, it looked like he was in a lot of trouble down that shield belt area, but he played it perfectly coming out and landed two clutch snipers and then getting the respawn kill as well.
Oh, Repeat. There were moments there where it was lost. It was Sulaco's to run away with, and then suddenly the headshot.
We were tied 90 seconds ago, and now we're looking at a 6-2 frag difference, and Pete closing this one out. Sulaco calling the GG, and that was a really exciting end to that map. Actually,
that was fantastic. Wow, that happened so quickly. Last 90 seconds, as you said, just bam. That headshot, that rocket, quickly changed it up, and then another headshot.
Pete actually saying he's quite amazed himself for that. He should be proud of that. It was a really good way to close out that duel. Sulaco was, you know, it looked like he was going to come back from that.
I mean, the only fault for Sulaco at that point, when he got the shield belt, he should have chased that frag, but instead he kind of backed off and went through the lift and let Repeat escape through that flak area. Repeat was low, and you know, 90% of the time that'd be fine because you've just sealed him off to the weaker side of the map, and you can take your time to get that frag and just win carefully. But Repeat just landed such a clutch sniper shot that removed all the belt, and then a follow-up rocket that smacked him straight in the face as well. Nobody saw it coming, and I think Sulaco didn't think he got headshotted at first, so he didn't respond to the damage.